Hello, welcome to The Cat with No Teeth. My name is Alan Cross and I'd like to give you part 3 of a guitar lesson series that I'm giving on The Cat with No Teeth stroke Cross ETM. And in this lesson we're going to learn one of my songs that's based on a traditional arrangement, and if I play the song first and then we break it down into its component parts. The Girl Around Town. 1, 2, 3, 4. That beautiful girl that I used to know, the feeling she had, she just couldn't show, and I know I'll see her today. She works in a shop, sits on a stool. For losing that girl, I was the fool, and I know I'll see her today. See her today. See her today. See her today. Her friend was quite short, she was quite tall. She wanted to be the belle of the ball, and I know I'll see her today. I left it too late to communicate the feelings I had, my need for a date, and I know I'll see her today. See her today. See her today. See her today. Okay, right. Now, we're going to break this down into the various components one at a time so you too can have a go at the Girl Around Town. Not literally in terms of getting angry, but right, our first chord we're using is a G chord. Now, the G chord has an additional fifth, and therefore it's called a G fifth. Now, it's rooted from the 6th string of the 3rd fret with our middle finger, then our pointing finger is on the 5th string of the 2nd fret on the B, and then our 3rd finger is playing the extra 5th, the D, on our 2nd string, and then our little finger is playing the octave on the little string. Now, major chords are constructed out of the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. So those are the notes that repeat, but we're adding an extra 5th in to give it a more powerful sound. Our second chord is the D that we learned last week, but this is rooted from the 4th string and the open string, and then our pointing fingers on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, our 3rd finger is on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then our middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the little string. And so rooted from the D, from the 4th string, we play D. Now the third chord we need for the song is C, which is rooted from the 5th string on our root note C, the 4th of our G major scale. And so our 3rd finger starts off on the 3rd fret, our middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, down, and then our pointing finger is on the 2nd string of the 1st fret. or the first fret of the second string, so to speak. And we need to come down onto the strings from above with the middle of our fingers, which isn't easy, but it gets easier the more you practice. So playing from the 5th string, we play 5 of the 6 notes, and that's C. Now the next chord we need is a D7, which if we look at our G major scale, is the 5th, the D, the same as our D, but this is rooted from the 4th string, the open string, and then our middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, our pointing finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and then our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the thin string. So rooted, playing the bottom 4 notes. There we are, the bottom 4 strings. So, and now dealing with the chorus, we use 2 chords. The chorus is based on 2 chords, plus the turnaround, which is the G that we already have and the D that we already have. So to strum the chorus, we play C, which we've already gone through, rooted from the 5th string of the third fret of the 5th string, and we go a kind of 1 2 3 1 2 3 pattern. C, and then we slide it up 2 frets, and we take our middle finger off without being too profane, and we play from the 5th string downwards, but all the open strings as well. And it gives them a kind of sus sound, a sus chord. And because we're playing in G, and remember our open strings are basically our pentatonic. So playing the C as a sus works in the key of G, you see. And so next thing we need is the pattern that we use. Now, with picking patterns, you can do it either with your fingers or with a pick. It's often louder with a pick if you're busking. And we pick the root note. So we pick root 3 2 1 2 3. That's our pattern. Root 3 1 3 2 1 2 3. Remember, I told you that these 3 are bass strings and these 3 are treble strings, and therefore we get our root notes from our bass strings and we play different patterns with our treble strings. So root 3 2 1 2 3. We then do the same with the D, but rooted from the 4th string. 4 3 2 1 2 3. All downward strokes at the moment, but we can learn 2-way picking in possibly the next lesson. And then we have our C. So our pattern, without picking it, goes G, D, G, C. But remember, we're doing the same pattern with the C. The root 3 2 1 2 3. So it goes, that beautiful girl that I used to know, the feeling she had, then C, just couldn't show. Then back to the G, and then we go to the D7, which is our kind